Alright. If it didn't matter, this is just picking up right after. If it is, then welcome back. We're back on More Dark Detective. Patterson.
This is getting intense, isn't it? Maybe you could need a little help? You seem lonely. I could be your assistant. What do you want me to do? Decipher messages? Talk someone into telling us the truth? Follow people around? I'm pretty good at that.
Just
Please don't be good at that.
Like this?
Yep, you're doing great.
Please don't be good at following people. It is very creepy.
Why would Laura recruit you to deal with the theft? Aren't there any other detectives who are actually qualified for the job?
I've been doing very well so far, if I do say so myself. The truth will be revealed in the end.
Huh?
Finally, Manfred is out of his office. Time to see what's behind his precious family portrait.
CS00. What the?
Oh, who would hire me at this age? Oh! Maybe I can be a real estate agent. I always wanted to be a rich real estate agent.
You could also just become a baker. You seem really good at that. At the Beaver's Dam. When the dam broke, Beaver Bikel lost his mind. Kidnapping and Kingpin. Never kidnap a Kingpin. Kingpin went Kingpin on his birthday. Eugene McQuacklet, Duck Detective. That blue sky. Throw bet red to the fine beak of the Lady Justice. Looking for a job. Will do almost anything. Buy my book. 10,000 posts. Stop.
Someone is clearly obsessed with detectives.
It's not really a detective's job to spin crazy conspiracy theories, is it?
Sometimes the truth is pretty crazy.
Seems a bit cheap.
Where'd Boris go?
She left? Just like this? Maybe she's at home. Should I look for her?
No.
Let's see. The last dialed number on this phone is 03051777.
Am I the asshole for expecting my coworkers to remember my birthday?
Can't believe she complained about this online. It says it's locked.
Sophie left! And she left a note on the desk.
Oh yeah. That's it. I quit. Oh. You'll never see me again.
What a dramatic turn. I should keep this as evidence. This is the note Sophie left.
It doesn't make sense at all that she'd just suddenly leave. She definitely needs the money. And she would have told me. I'm her friend.
Did you read Sophie's letter?
I did. Something's off. Something's different.
I... They're from CS. CS customer service.
Look what you've now everyone is dilly-dallying around instead of doing their work.
Was that different before? Have you seen Sophie's resignation?
No. I can't say it comes at a surprise. She never particularly enjoyed her job. It's difficult finding replacements nowadays, though.
That doesn't sound quite right.
What do you think of this note?
It's no surprise she's left, is it? Would you want to work with someone you've dated in the past?
Oh yeah, Boris. Customer service for bus driver.
I did it! Oh, I always wanted to open a ridiculously big safe. Let's see what secrets he has in here.
Server room key? Dear Ingrid, I know I haven't been there for you and the kids recently, but things are looking up. I would love to take you to a romantic getaway to Hollandaise. Love, Manfred. Man's boy of the month. Put TV in my room. Keep quiet about the things. All these things and nothing will happen to you.
Awful lot of security for a branch manager of a bus company. Wait, this keychain. Here it is. The key for the server room.
Hell yeah. Freddy, I'll get back to you. I'm gonna go check the handwriting real quick. And that's not Sophie's handwriting. That's the same handwriting as the letter that Manfred wrote. I can quack.
What do you think of Sophie's resignation?
Oh? I guess Boris was overdoing it a bit with that present. I did tell him to cool off a bit. Why are people not listening to me?
Very, very obvious reasons. Sophie's kidnapped.
Sophie got kidnapped! There must be more to this. Let's see what's hidden in here.
What are you doing?
Secret detective business. The electrical sparks and blinking lights created a claustrophobic atmosphere. I definitely felt that I wasn't supposed to be here. What's he keeping in all these boxes? I don't think it's meant to do this.
Detective. Just glaze over at the cartoony yet art style. You have fingernails. Breadcrumbs. Shame. Anxious. Shameful. Poor.
Has that been there the whole day?
A TV in his office.
Honestly, this is nicer than my apartment.
So Rufus is threatening Manfred. Camera 3 playback. That'll ease a selling history. Dad, that's not Google. Airbus Schmartfaser.
What's up with these Bearbus vouchers on easy?
Rufus is selling vouchers.
What are you doing in there? Snooping around, are we? That room is strictly off limits. I even put up posters.
This is for important detective work.
Huh?
Salami. Okay. Rufus blackmailed. Oh wait, he's blackmailing Manfred. Illegally selling vouchers. Boris? Sophie? Margaret is the one that provides vouchers to Rufus.
So this is what Rufus and Margaret were doing with the vouchers. It might be illegal, but this wasn't what I was here for. I needed to catch the Salami Bandit. I quickly needed to find out where Sophie was being kept. I also couldn't let the Salami Bandit get away with this. It was finally time to find out who was behind everything.
I bet Sophie is in the bus.
Oh my God! That's where she is being kept! It's important that I stayed calm now. I couldn't alert the culprit, or all of this will have been for nothing. I needed to first figure out who is behind everything, so I could confront them.
First off, gonna go check Manfred definitely kidnapped them then.
Manfred is the Salami Bandit.
Oh yeah.
That makes a lot of sense. Ironic. that his handwritten note meant to frame Fredersen ended up incriminating Manfred instead. Something was missing here. Who else was involved with this? I had collected everything I needed. I just had to organize my thoughts.
Manfred. Carry out.
The salami bandit wasn't working alone. It made sense for the bus driver to be involved. I couldn't believe Sophie managed to talk Boris into this. Aha! I had it all figured out now. It was time that I confront the culprits. But first, I had to free Sophie.
Oh.
Sophie! What happened?
What's going on out here?
Why is everyone yelling?
This looks dramatic.
It's kind of a long story.
And guess who deduced said long story?
Me.
The one and only Duck Detective.
Read the room.
This is how everything went down. The Bretzel Bearbus branch was suffering losses and had their budget cut as a result. Manfred, worried about the financial stability of his family, felt himself backed into a corner. This is when he became the Salami Bandit. He made his grand plan of salami smuggling and realized he couldn't do this alone. He recruited Boris, since it would be easiest for the bus driver to load and unload the wares discreetly. The bus would go through a customs check at the Salsiccia bus station first. And then, Boris would take a detour to get the salami and load it onto the bus. This is why the buses always had a huge delay. It wouldn't be easy to talk Boris into crime, so Manfred convinced Sophie to join the team. Boris's obsession with her would make it easy for her to manipulate him into helping with their plan. Everything was going well until the Duck Detective, that's me, infiltrated the office. Freddy was meant to be the scapegoat for the crime, but I'm not fooled that easily. Sophie began getting cold feet and ultimately wanted to confess to the police. Manfred couldn't have this, so he interfered. In an outburst of panic, he abducted her and hid her in the luggage compartment of one of the buses. And this is why Manfred stole Laura's lunch!
What?
What?
Everything is figured out, but
Margaret
who
is
is
just.
truly guilty? Manfred, Sophie, and Boris are all involved in the smuggling. Who should get arrested for their crimes? Manfred was the mastermind behind everything. Should Manfred get arrested? He is the reason this all started in the first place. Of course he should be arrested. What about Sophie? Without her, the smuggling wouldn't have been possible. She manipulated poor Boris into taking the salami across the border. Should Sophie get arrested?
Nah, I like her.
Manfred clearly was the one who gave the instructions. Sophie was naive to follow along, but I don't believe she is truly liable. Boris was at the end of the chain. Had he refused to take the salami on board, the plan would have not worked out. Should Boris get arrested?
Yeah.
He might have not realized what was going on entirely, but that doesn't mean he's not liable for engaging in the smuggling. All right, I've made up my mind. I will report to the state police. Manfred! Boris.
And I do it again! Anything to secure my family's well-being.
I'm not sure grand-scale salami smuggling was necessary for that.
How else was I going to cope with all the budget cuts? If anyone actually worked in this office, we wouldn't have such terrible performance in the first place!
Hey! I work!
Yes, and then you keep asking for promotions. How am I going to give anyone a promotion if we have people baking cakes during working hours? And while we're at it, Rufus! How dare you embezzle money from the company and then threaten me?
That's... Rufus said we're only doing that until his book takes off. And then I'll play the lead alien in the movie adaptation.
Look who's going to jail now, Manfred. Not me, that's for sure.
I stand by what I said. I regret nothing.
The police? I didn't do anything.
You know very well you assisted in organized smuggling.
I didn't. I thought I was helping Sophie. She said her cousin was ill, and the only thing that would make her happy was the salsiccia salamis.
But look at him. He's such a nice guy. I don't believe he could ever do something wrong.
He, has, though. Ignorance is no excuse in the eyes of the law.
Honestly, I just like Sophie.
Wow, you really did quack the case, Mr. Duck Detective. You're just as cool as I imagined.
Not now, Fredderson. The truth. The truth is an ugly mistress. But it is my duty to throw bread to the fine beak of Lady Justice.
Anyways, that was Duck Detective. The Salami Bandit. Yeah, it is Lizzie Freeman. I knew I recognized Pomni. Sean Chiplock. Cyrus Namadi. I don't think I recognize that name, but I think I recognize the voice. Theseus, Dionysus, and Ares in the Hades game. Vampire Therapist?
Oh, crap. I completely forgot to collect my payment from Laura. Everybody already went home. How am I going to pay for the bus? Guess I'm walking home.
Ahem. Need a ride?
Freddy, you are my assistant and my partner because you have a car.
I just booked this one. It's been such a long day after all.
No, thank you.
Come on, it'll be fun! Plus, you must be tired after all the detective work.
I really don't.
Please?
Please get in my car, Mr. Detective.
Yeah, fine.
Great! Now I finally have time to tell you all about my ideas for your social media.
Please don't.
I could get you tons of publicity.
No.
And imagine, we can team up,
Absolutely not.
and I could be your sidekick.
No. I only need you because you have a car. No. Let's see. Just what happens if I arrest everyone.
Why is it?
This
Read.
The Bretzel Bearbus branch was suffering losses and had their budget cut as a result. Manfred, worried about the
I'll skip
financial
to it.
stability. Manfred stole.
What?
Everything is figured out. Manfred, who should get a Manfred? Should Manfred get arrested? He is the reason. Of course. What if, without her, she manip. Should Sophie get arrested? What she did, she needs to. Boris was at the. Had he refused to. Should Boris get arrested? He might have not real, but that doesn't mean. All right.
Get arrested, idiots.
Manfred! Sophie! Boris!
And I do it anything to secure.
I'm not sure, Gran.
How else? If anyone actually, we wouldn't have. Yes, and how am I going to if we have people baking? Rufus! Oh, and
And then all.
Look who's not me.
I stand by what I regret.
What is this? If I had known that calling the duck detective would result in this, I would have never done it. You were supposed to find out who stole my lunch. Not accuse my best friend of smuggling.
I knew this was a bad idea from the beginning. Why did Boris have to lose the bag? My God, he is such an idiot!
I had no idea it was that important. Why didn't anyone tell me about the plan? You said your cousin was ill. And the only thing that would make her happy was the salsiccia salamis.
I should have known. If you're stupid enough to believe that, then you're also too stupid to bring a couple sausages across the border.
Wow, you really did. You're just as cool.
Not now, finish. The truth. The truth is an ugly mistress.
Clack. Clack. Clack.
But it is my duty to throw bread to the fine beak of Lady Justice.
Alright. Now, I'm gonna leave Boris unarrested. Then I'll just do one with Manfred. then that's all. Oops. I think I bugged it.
Sophie!
Why is everyone...
This looks dramatic.
It's
Zip! The Britzel Bearbus branch was suffering
I'm
losses
back again.
and had their butt totally guilty. Manfred, who should get arrested for their crimes? Manfred was the mastermind behind everything. Should Manfred get arrested?
Yeah.
He is the reason. Of course. What about Sophie? Without her, the smuggling wouldn't have... She manipulated. Should Sophie get arrested? What she did, she need... Boris was at... Had he should Boris... He might have not realized what was going on entirely.
Alright, accidentally pressed it.
Smuggling.
Alright. It takes way too long to loop back around again. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching. Like and subscribe, ring the bell, and I'll see you all next time. In the vault. Peace.